Okay, let's get going. All right, so I'm going to use Claude Code this time around. And I think it's just because I'm feeling like I want to change things up a little bit. So, just make sure the screen share is right. Screen share is capturing the KS. Hey, that's kind of weird. Let me change it for a moment. That's changing that guy. All right, that's not what I want. Ah, yes, that's where I'm at. Perfect. Great. Okay, let's get this going. All right, so here's where I'm gonna take some verbal notes first. Let me go over to the Marimo notebook. Move this over to the PyData Boston conference. Prep. Move that over here. Great. So, what do I not like about this right now? I think the first thing I need to solve for is the introduction. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing I think I need to solve for is the introduction. The introduction is really not good. We've got... I need about 10 minutes, so I'm going to do this for only about 10 minutes. I don't want to really be blabbering a lot. I think a little bit of... I will definitely do a bit of my intro myself, but I don't want that on the notebooks. What should be in the notebooks are just... should be in the notebooks are just the parts that are important for people to come back as reference material. Okay, so this tutorial's gonna be building LLMs with agents. Actually, let me go and double check the schedule on PyData Boston. It's actually called Building LLM Agents Made Simple. So let's start with the title. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have a lot of... Let me move my video thingy around. So there we go. Whoopsies. I'm gonna move this to the top right. Or top middle, I guess. Top middle is fine. There we go. We'll do that. Do it that way. So what would you like the introduction to say? Yeah, what would I like the introduction to say? So I want to welcome folks to... Yeah, I want to welcome folks to the tutorial. Actually, we don't need to put that inside there. We're going to build LM agents. I do want to say, llamabot, you can choose to use it or you don't have to choose to use it. It's got a lot of abstractions that I love because I'm the creator of it, but if you use it in prod, I will be honored. If you don't use it in prod, I will not be offended. And then I guess the other part about it is that I use it as a teaching tool, right? To showcase concepts and to give people a sense of taste over what they may want to pay attention to in their LLM toolkits. All right, let me make myself a little smaller here. There we go. They might want to pay attention to certain things in their LLM toolkits, and so this is kind of the way I use llamabot. It's as a way to teach people how to develop a sense of taste, and it's also a place for me to develop a sense of taste. I think the important lesson that I am definitely learning as I build stuff with LLMs, you really have to start with like LLMs are a form of automation, and if they are a form of automation, that means they're dependent on stable workflows. And it just so happens that when you put stable workflows, when your stable workflows may have a little bit of natural language processing, that's the place where you want to put LLMs. And so we're gonna start we're gonna have a very, like, I'm going to show concepts, right? Yeah, that's right. So I'm gonna, okay, so I need to start recording this. There we go. Let's transcribe that. All right, so let me come back to here. So I'm just talking through that out loud. I want to talk a little. This is, yeah, okay. So this prep here, it's about starting with workflows, not technology. That I agree with. I think the main thing I want to talk about here is that, like, we think of AI agents as this magical thing. Actually, no. I don't want people walking away like that, thinking that. From a very practical standpoint, AI agents, they're out there. The way we should think about them is as natural language programmable bots, right? Like that's the whole premise here. And if they are natural language programmable, it implies they are part of automation. If they are part of automation, it means that they are part of a workflow that is stable. And if they're part of a workflow that's stable, then ideally you really want to integrate your LLM stuff into code bases in which there are workflows that you can just execute primarily through APIs, and then you can use natural language to help with maybe a little bit of orchestration, choice, perhaps processing of information, or LLMs or vision language VLMs, vision language models. And we'll have a few examples here. But really, you want to start with your workflows. You want to map out your workflows. You don't want to start with the technology. And then your back office automation system. I've chosen to focus on the back office automation system just because, even though I'm dealing with the sciences in my day-to-day work, I still love being very closely involved in the sciences. This is going to be an example that's like relatable for lots of people, right? Like if I were to pick an example from, say, statistics or from the life sciences, I bet you I'd lose most of the audience pretty quickly. But here with this example, I'm intentionally designing it to be extremely accessible, right? Like extremely accessible is the big idea here. Yeah. So, everyone's got to file receipts. Everyone's got to write invoices at some point, or sign off on an invoice at some point. And so that's kind of where the premise of today's tutorial is. All right. So I'm gonna stop the transcription. Okay, so I think I really want to say is kind of all of that above, and then there's some parts on setup, verification. I have a modal hosted Ollama endpoint. These notebooks, you should be running them on MoLab, and that will just cut down on a ton of setup time that you may have. Marimo notebooks are awesome. You should try out Marimo. If you come from the Jupyter lab or Jupyter world, there may be a few gotchas that you should pay attention to. Cells will automatically execute, and you cannot declare variables twice across cells. This stems from the directed acyclic graph reaction, execution model that Marimo has. And the final thing that I think I don't think we need to put last expression in a cell is automatically displayed. Bah, that didn't, okay, let me just write that first. Okay, so now I'm looking at the implementation colon two bots thingy. I think this is the right place maybe for a first exercise. So put a markdown cell above class receipt data, and then what we're gonna do is I want the I will have a receipt data um, answer. So take what we have, receipt data answer, and we'll put that cell right at the bottom, and or hide that cell really. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. So let me just try that answer, and that is the actual thing. Okay, so we'll hit play. That will cause some other cells to go out of whack, and then I'm gonna do receipt data over here. Actually, I'm gonna do receipt data. And I'm just gonna make this receipt data exercise. And I'm gonna do pass. So I'm gonna hide that cell. And actually, I'm gonna take advantage of columns here. Let me take advantage of Marimo columns. So if I go to here, width columns, come back down. Great. Let me put some answer cells on the right hand side. Move you over. That will work. Great. Answers. Hit A, and we'll do first receipt data, pydantic model. Yeah, that's a markdown cell. Command Shift M. There we go. Okay, good. And I'm gonna make this one like something we're always able to see. So click on that guy. Show code. Okay, that's good. And then we'll come down here. This is getting good. I like this. I like this. Okay. I need, because. All right. So then, let me see. Install. Come now. Okay, based on receipt data, I want you to fill out the doc string of receipt data exercise such that it reads like an exercise prompt, prompting the student to fill in the tutorial student to fill in the fields as it would look like in receipt data. All right, let's do that. Great. Okay, cool. And then I need a markdown cell. Actually, I'm going to put this in the markdown cell. Cool. Hide code. Great. change receipt data to great. I like that. I really like that. Okay, great. Okay, this is I get where I'm a little bit. Yeah, I think I know where I'm a little bit not comfortable with this as it is. It's giving the class too much. All right. Claude Code, you are a little bit okay, this next one I want you to implement for me because it's a bit tedious. Break out that. First show how we would do this with code plus LM bots. Step 1, we want that. Step 2, we want this. And then step 3 is this. And show it with interleaved markdown cells. Before current definition of blah, because later I want to be able to go, now let's tie it all together in blah, right? Yeah. And only then show the current definition. Do the implementation straight away. Don't wait for me to finish others. Okay, let's see how Claude Code does it. Kind of like what I'm seeing. Whatchamacalliting. Whatchamacalliting. Okay, man, it's quite dry in here. Man, this is feeling kind of a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. It was starting to feel very slow. Okay, let's see what it renders like. Wait, why is that happening? Hold on. Let me just run this guy. Good, I like that. We should just convert that into a markdown cell. Hide the code. That's good. So step 1, we convert PDF to images. Yeah, convert to markdown, then hide the code. Let's just hit play. Let's do /. So uncomment. I'm definitely gonna uncomment it. Image. Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. So we start with this guy. Okay, great. And then after that, we have this guy. I like that. And let's hide the code. Ooh. That's no good. What is going wrong, man? Let's go to modal. I need to go to modal and look at my dashboard and go to Llama service. Great, I finally hit below there. That's suspicious. Let's see. Okay, great. Must have just hicked up or something like that. All right. Is to whoopsies. The use of user is to cast text into a user message, which allows underneath the hood allows me to easily which okay, that's right. Okay, hide that code. Let's see. Oh, man, sometimes working with LLMs, you just end up waiting so much. Gotta have a little bit of judgment call. You can't delegate everything, right? Oh, that's amazing. They got it right. They have it right. Yep. Okay. Now we okay. Actually, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do AI edit this, please. Note that we also have span-based logging included in there. It's a new feature of llamabot. Mostly can ignore it, but it can come in handy when debugging. Okay, good. I'm gonna just have AI edit that and make it just sound better. Okay. Let's also just quickly look at receipt. Oh, look at that. The receipt structuring bot has that. I love it. And here's the Pydantic model. Cool. Cool. I'm going to leave that there, actually. I really love that feature. All right. So then now, let's test the function process receipt so that we can verify that it is working. Sorry, it's not the function. So yeah. AI edit, please. Explain what at tool at notify are doing. Yeah, that's right. In layman prose. Okay, I'm gonna send Claude, send a sub agent to read the AI edit, please, stuff that I got, I just wrote, and make those edits for me within the notebook. Let's see if that works. I've actually never really tried subagents before, so let's see if that works. Ooh, did do that. What's it gonna do? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Very nice. Let's see. Did it edit? Yeah. Very nice. Notify integrates the function in the agent's workflow graph, specifying that after this tool completes, the control should loop back to a node called decide, where the agent chooses its next action. Very nice. Great. I'll take that out for a moment. I'm going to hide that cell. Nah, that cell should be always visible. Show code. Okay, this is good. I'll hide that code. Great. Okay, cool. Okay, let's then do formatted. Okay, so there is a risk. I don't. I need to find a way to. Need to find a way to get this a little bit more typing, because right now. There's a little bit of typing that people will do here, and that's the exercise, part of the exercise. And then they replace it with their receipt data exercise. And now the rest of stuff will, right, okay. You can either choose, or you choose to use stuff that's within the repo, or you can ugh. Okay, that's right. That's right. So let's actually do actually people encourage the class to do it with the receipts I have, and only after that do it with their own. There we go. That's what I want. Is it working? Is it working? Oh, wow, it's working. That is great. That is great. Okay, good. Very nice. Like that. I like that. Okay, so then for this, okay. Is it working? Ah, man, it's slow. I do notice Claude Code, it's generally been a lot slower than using Composer. Composer's just blazing fast. Okay, finally. Yes, that's great. I like that. There we go. That's good. Why do I have unsaved changes? I don't understand. That's fine. Let it be. I'm gonna take this one out. I don't think it's good. And then this one, I'm gonna go. There we go. Yeah, exercise. There we go. That's right. That's what I want. That's the exercise. Okay, good. So then next up, let's do the invoice writer agent. The invoice writer agent, same thing. I would like. So I'm gonna move this guy over to the other side. Where's the handle for that? Hold on. Yeah, just move it over. Okay, great. Analogous to what we had for receipt data. Same activity. Tutorial class will fill that out, and I will fill it out live with them as well. Okay, is that working? Looks like that's working. That's good. That's good. That's good. It's going. Let me look at. Okay, all right. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. There we go. So, step 3, let's tie it all together. Receipt processor. Oh, wait. Ah, man. The multi-column thing is confusing this. Okay. Markdown cell. One above. We'll do this. Okay, cool, good. And then okay, cool. And then we'll do one more markdown cell. Okay, great. And then generate invoice versus write invoice. Great. I think that's good. That's good. There we go. I see. This write invoice thing. Yeah, markdown. I need a markdown cell. Yeah, because it's an agent bot thing. That's for sure. Okay, cool. So I'm cool with that. Let me just see here. Yeah, that's good enough. Something a bit weird. The Global's dictionary. Oh yeah. Explain that the very verbose docstring is because the tool description, the tool docstring provided to the LLM agent as a description. There we go. Great. And then that gives us this guy, which they will have it. And then next up, we'll have the back office coordinator agent. Good. I don't want the spans displayed here yet. AI edit, please. Describe what agent bot is all about. How we, in brief, and how we can access, and where folks can read more about it within the llamabot docs. If our docs are bad, out of date, please update the docs for me as well using a sub agent. Okay, cool. Explain that why files exist. We want to be able to have folks upload files through the Remo UI GUI, and then agent is able to access the file in memory. Yeah. Okay, cool. Explain that chat turn is what we call what is a pattern that works with Marimo. Use sub agent to search the web for mo.ui.chat and see how it's used. That's basically the explanation for why is what it is, and also explain the span usage. Remind people of the usage of span. There we go. Explain example prompts. Cool stuff. Do I show what bot? Yeah, actually. AI edit, please. Because agent bot is actually pocket flow. Explain that agent bots have a different. It shows the Marimo diagram rendering of the tools that are available, blue, and the terminal nodes, that control back to the agent, as well as the terminal tools nodes, green, that respond back to user. Yeah, there we go. That's good. That's good. That's correct. That's actually correct. It's actually desired behavior. Okay. Let's see. How can I turn this into a bit of an exercise? I think the exercise can be here. Exercise. Try to break the back office coordinator. We will failure modes that you observe. Cool. That actually is great. This is a good segue into systematic evals data collection. Hard for new projects. Okay, cool. Okay, so I added a few more, added a little bit more. So what we're doing here right now is I added a bit more AI edit please inside backoffice.py. Basically, that's the cue for you to use subagents to go and make more edits to my tutorial notebook, because I want to be able to introduce more exercises. I think that the issue here is that it's too much of it is already just pre-populated. There's not enough. Okay. Man. Sometimes this is blah 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 blah. Sometimes this is just like I get a little kind of doze off. Need a little bit of snooze whenever dealing with agents, because it's like there's definitely a bit of waiting time involved. By the way, if you're watching and you see a pattern that you're kind of not sure about, feel free to comment, leave a comment. If I get to it, I'll take a look at it and try to respond. Whew. All right. So while that's cooking, let's take a look at how the notebook's looking. Should be the first few AI edits, please, that are done. Receipt processing tool. Yeah, actually, the other one that's really bugging me right now. I want you to help me make exercises all H3. Sections are all H2. We can have H3 subsections as well. Anything that is bold looking pseudo header, can you just them H3 or H4 as appropriate? No. Make them H3. This affects the navigation, the header based. I want it to look very consistent. So major sections using H2, minor sections plus exercises using H3. There we go. Hold on. Oh, I needed to Oh, yeah. Okay, I really like that. I like what it produced. Really good given what given all the instructions that I've had before interacting with Claude about like how I write and the like. So wow, Claude is really one of the best ghostwriters that I've found. Okay, let's see. I am kind of debating with what to do with internal complaints agent. Maybe not. Maybe not. I should put back this guy out here. Let's put it back. Python cell here. Yeah. Great. And if I look at the modal logs, great, it's running. Very good. I'm going to need to optimize the cost on this one because it's really expensive to have H100s running Gemma 3N. I do not like that. Let me stand up. There we go. You can see the the thing working. And actually, here's another exercise. This exercise is Is it running? Oh, it is running. It is running. It is running. It's doing stuff, but it's getting stuck in a loop. Ah, man. Oh my gosh, it's getting stuck in a loop. Wait. Does it have the coordinator bot system prompt? Does it have today's date? No, it doesn't have today's date, but does this have today's date? Where did I put today's date? User message. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. Today's date is a bad tool. It interferes a lot, and it isn't worth the tool call, in my opinion. Yeah, it's not worth the tool call. So let me try a different thing. Okay. Including today date as a default tool isn't well, I take that back. It is worth the tool in some circumstances, but yeah, I think chat turn should just inject today's date. Yeah. And Python cell. We've got that, right? We've got that defined, right? Yo, man. What's going on? Why is it like so laggy? Let's try this again. Restart the kernel. Hit OK. Come now, come now. Got the exercise. That's great. Great, 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 great. Great. Where is it running now? Oh, it's down here. Holy smokes. Let's try that again. Yeah, okay, pretty far up. Alrighty. Let's keep going. Uh-huh. Very good. Very good. Structured data. Came out of there. Oh, it's done here. Let's go to that next cell. It's out here. Very good. Okay, cool. Let me go back to where I was. Date is not provided. There we go. That's right. From date time. And if I do, so we do that guy. Oh, we have it. Okay. Should do date time to now. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, hit play. Where are we? Okay, let's see. Where were we again? Man, it's a lot of scrolling in notebooks. Hide code. Coordinator bot. That's right, how the coordinator works. Okay. Coordinator bot is a very wonky bot. Is it because oh, I know why. It's because of the definition. Oh, I found a bug. This is absolutely a bug. If I have two bots sharing the same set of tools, they will show up here. They'll show up like this mess of a hairball that I see. Okay. Ah, man. All right. I'm not gonna deal with that yet. I don't want to deal with that right now. Okay. I was dealing with datetime.now. Actually, for these scratchpad things, I should just use the scratchpad. I can't remember. Datetime.now. Great. And if I stir that, great. Wonderful. That's what I was looking for. Let's do it. Ah! What? Agent bot call takes two. Oh, shucks. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I need to change that. Let's try that again. Okay, that was correct. Man, another bit of inconsistency in the Agent bot API. Sometimes I'm like disappointed with myself, but I'll fix that later as well. Is it running? Wait, hold on. Let's go here. Oh yeah, it's running. It's taking a little bit of time, that's all. Come. Let us see. I love the fact that we got the GPU on there. That's great. 13 seconds to respond. Shoots. Why is it doing that? Erase the memory. Start again. Let's try that. This is a bit of a perfect prompt, so I need that one perfect prompt that is going to work. And why? This is so fragile, man. Okay. I get back. Understand what's going on. Help me diagnose what's going on. Give me a clear explanation. Do not write any code just yet. Okay, let's do that. Meanwhile, just see here. Oh, is the minimap gone? Huh. Let's see. What does it have here? Yes. Okay, yes. Continue examining. If there's ambiguity, we will eventually need to fix it. So let's do that. also noticing I'm getting a whole bunch of whole bunch of line pedantic warnings over there. That doesn't look good. I'm kind of curious. What's the thinking? Stewing. That's just crazy. So much fun the Anthropic devs must be having. Okay. My prompts are actually quite clear. Tool doc strings are distinct. Today date is actually a default tool, so that's the issue. Okay. Ignore suggestion 3, but 1 and 2 are okay. Let's do that. Whew, what just happened there? Ah, there we go. Okay, let's try it. So hit play. It's a bit of a thing that I need to go through. And let me find my way. Where's the mini map? Where's the Marimo mini map? I know it exists. I swear it exists. Maybe I'll just switch back to full first. Okay, let's go back to back office coordinator and do that guy. Wait, where's date? What? That seems fine. Ah, ha 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 ha. was the old one. Let's try this again. Retry. Hold on a minute. What happened to my old... I got overwritten. Bah humbug. Am I able to do this? No, I'm not able to do this. Okay, that's a bit of a disadvantage using tmux and Claude Code, I guess. Let's try this again. Nice and comprehensive. And, yeah, of course. Hold on, stop. Let's try this again. Comment out. Is the execution still going? Man. Let's just restart the kernel. Fastest. Keep going down there. All right, there's a lot. There's a lot. Come on. Where are you now? Wow, we're in the anonymization. Ah, man. Okay, that at least got saved. Woo-hoo, that's good. Let's put that there too. Where are you? There we go. All right, it's not running. Let's try this one more time. This is considered a perfect prompt. Great, working again. What were the changes? Let me just double check. Did a config HTML. That's right. Make response format field. Oh, what's going on, man? Yes. Oh. Yes. Okay, great. That is good. Okay, great. Okay. Let's try. Let me. Within Claude Code, I want to take out part 5 entirely within tutorial. Instead, I'm going to do that, make as part of my next piece. Yeah, as part of my talk at PyData Boston 2025. We can take all of that out. Oh, that'll dramatically simplify things. Be much better. We're okay. Did it actually just go straight to a sub agent like that? That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. It is a little slow though. So slow. This is so slow. Oh man. Just have to wait for it to finish. I'm willing to cede control of this to an LLM because my brain is a little shot, and I think an LLM would be able to figure out faster than me whether there's something I genuinely missed or not, right? Like if I delete a chunk, it's easy for me to go in and delete a chunk of code. It's harder for me to trace whether I've deleted everything correctly. You should use UVX Marimo check, see whether something is wrong or not. Yes, and actually, we do not need to have it approved. I can just do that. There's a lot of waiting around with an LLM, man. You know what? You know what? It's already midway through. Sunken cost fallacy. I will succumb to it. That's okay. That is okay. What is Control B, Control B? Does it Control B, Control B? Ooh, nice. What? Down arrow. Wow. Dude, look at that. Can I enter? What? Wow. And then it says what? Left arrow to go back. Escape, enter, space to close, K to kill. Don't hit K accidentally. That's for sure. Let's escape. Let's just see here. Is that right? It's done? Wow, not bad. Okay, cool. Sounds good. My brain's shot for a bit. I don't think I can do any more right now. I'm gonna stop streaming. Hopefully that was informative. I'm feeling a lot better for tomorrow's tutorial. So yeah, I'm feeling in a better spot now. Much better, much better. There's exercises for people, right? Yeah, there's exercises for people. They can interact with what was being made. They've had a bit of a hand in making it, and it'll give me, I think, some ways that I can give some ways that I can go and like talk with folks about what's going on inside here, just generally speaking. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. Let's stop. Let's quit. Call it a day. Awesome. Awesome.